Well, thanks for joining us. And of course, the first thing we need to do from everybody at OLBG is wish you season's greetings. We are here to preview the King George. It's a fantastic race. For many people, the highlight of the Christmas time of year. As you can see, we've been getting into the spirit of things, but the main thing is trying to find you guys at home some winners. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're going to cover some of the other races around Christmas time as well. You've got the Lexus in Ireland, you've got the Christmas Hurdle at Kempton, as well as the Welsh National. There's some fantastic racing, and we'll get our teeth stuck into that on another video. But this one, purely just to discuss what I think could be on the, it's going to be on the race of the season. We all moan in National Hunt Racing. All we do is look at Cheltenham. You can't avoid but look at this race. It is fantastic, and it's going to have huge repercussions for the Gold Cup market as well. So without further ado, should we have a little look at the betting and see what people have been getting stuck into and what they should be getting stuck into? So Don Cossack heads the market for very much a trainer in form. Had his 100th winner so far, I think, between England and Ireland this year. So Gordon Elliott is doing pretty well at the moment. We know he's in form, closely followed by the man that's going one better than him in Ireland at the moment, Mr. Mullins, with Vitor, obviously a class act. The trip is going to be a huge interest to many people. Him. Then we've got the Betfair winner Q Card that put in such an astounding performance at Haydock. I think that impressed an awful lot of you. Paddy Brown gave the horse a great ride, and he seems to be back to, well, people say back to his best. I think he's better than he's ever been, would be a better description. And at 5-1 is sure to get a few of you interested. Next in the market at the time of filming, we have is Conor Gree. Now, there's plenty of discussion around whether this horse will or won't turn up. Obviously, it will have to pay a supplementary fee due to the trainers missing the deadline to enter the horse. I don't think it's that big an issue. If they do go to Ireland, fair play to them, but we'd love to see Conor Gree in this kind of race. Next in the betting is a horse that's pretty much been a bit ignored and been allowed to drift to a double-figure price. Silvignaco Conti, the Betfair race must have disappointed Paul Nicholls a little bit, but you've got to give it to Q Card. The horse just jumped like a stag and seemed to have an extra gear in comparison to anything else in the race. You know, Conti loves this place. This is his spiritual home, if you like, and this is his Gold Cup. There's no two ways about it. Unfortunately, the updates from Paul Nicholls haven't been that bullish, so it remains to see how he will go. Some mad places in the market there. Next, one that we're very familiar to a lot of you will be Alpha Off, of course. I don't personally think he's going to have a huge chance in this race, but he's likely to make an appearance as well. And then we've got a few others at bigger prices that may or may not run. So I suppose the main thing is to look at the contenders here. Let's start at the front of the market. I think it's the only place you can start with Don Cossack, a horse very much on people's minds. You have to say, I think the market's got this just about right. He's a bit of a formidable force. He looks, and to me, is already a good, solid horse. He's going to appreciate the trip. I mean, Gold Cup wise as well, it'd be fantastic to see what kind of price he ends up if he wins this, because I think he'll only be better over a slightly further trip. So Don Cossack does head the market. Love your thoughts. Would you want to take him on? Do you think possibly if he gets any shorter, you've got plenty in the race, you might want to lay Don Cossack? Give us your views. Add your comments to the videos. Now we've got the fantastic Vitor next up. Let's be honest, this horse probably put in the performance of the Cheltenham Festival last year. Breathtaking is probably not good enough to describe just how good this horse was on his way to victory. The comeback at Ascot, though, plenty of question marks were raised about that. A few people said, oh, he didn't look like he was jumping great. You know, Petit Zig got very close. Let's not forget, the horse was carrying plenty of condition, and the trainer said he would come on for the run. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think you need to worry about that too much, and he should go there bang ready to put up a huge performance under a man that knows how to ride Kempton. Ruby Walsh will take no prisoners. He knows this track like the back of his hand. He's had some of his best days of his racing career there with the likes of Corto Star. He will make sure that this horse is put into the race. And listen, at the two at the front of the market, I'd rather be on Vitor at the moment. That's just my view. The OLBG members are pretty split as well, but plenty of them love Q Card. They didn't tip him up necessarily for the Betfair. Conti was more popular that day, but now we've seen how well he is going. He's improved. Whatever minor operation he's had seems to have made a huge difference. And that Betfair chase is one of the most impressive performances you'll see all season. No one can take that away from him. And at 5-1, do you guys think he's a bit of an each-way bet to nothing? If you're going to try and be a bit of an each-way thief, let us know. Add your comments. Give us a tweet. Whatever you like to do to communicate with us. We love hearing your views. It's really important to get your feedback on what's going to win the races, because it's not just about what our members and what I think. It's also about what you guys at home are thinking as well. We delve a bit deeper then and go a bit further into the market and look at the likes of Conagry, who I think a few people have been put off by the interruptions so far that he's had this season. His reappearance was very good, but ever since we didn't see him in the Hennessy, there have been some concerns. I think the indecision about where he's going has put a lot of you at home off backing the horse as well. As good as he is, you'd have to imagine the Bradstock's one target this year will be trying to retain the Gold Cup. And in a race of this quality, I just wonder if they'll be a bit put off and may opt to go to Ireland. It's still up in the air, remains to be seen. I'd love to see him in this field. I think he'd make the race even better. But without him, we're still going to have a good race. I don't think he'll be 7-1 on the day. If he does make an appearance, I think the scepticism is around the fact that he's drifted there. Waits to be seen. But I just think there's so much quality in this field. If he's not 100%, the Bradstocks won't run him here. That would be my gut feeling. Now, Silvignaco Conti. This is a horse that we know has quality in this race. Is getting on a little bit. Do we think this field is going to be better than he's been running in recent years? I'd say so. So I think he is going to be a little bit outclassed, and I couldn't have him on my mind at 10-1. Tell me if I'm wrong. Tell me if the OLBG members are wrong, but they're not massive fans of the horse in this particular race. His achievements are there for all to be seen, and Paul Nicholls has done a fantastic job to get so much out of him. He isn't going to be a Gold Cup horse, so your argument would suggest that this and Aintree are going to be his two big targets for the season. Now the Betfair's gone. At 10-1, possibly not the price you'd want. And Alfaroff, he gets the mentions for old time's sake. Obviously, we saw him take a fantastic win at the Peterborough Chase. Now with Dan Skelton, he's been freshened up for a change. I think it's great to see Dan getting some strong ammunition. It's more the owner, to my mind, that wants the horse to run in this race than the trainer's suggestion, though. I don't think the horse will improve on his third place finish. That was back in 2014, but it remains to be seen. It's a great race. Anything can happen, but Alfaroff winning is the one thing me and a few of the OLBG members just can't see happening. Guys, don't forget, submit your tips into us. We want to know who you're backing and why. If you want to see on the day of the race or a little bit closer who the members are going for in their droves, because the closer we get to the race, the more tips will be added, just download the OLBG app from the App Store or the Google Play Store, or head up to our website. Don't forget, throughout Christmas, you might be often at home wanting to have a little punt. Take a look at our tips. They're free to look at, give you a little bit of help, and who knows, land a few winners or two. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the videos, don't forget, hit like and also subscribe. You'll be sent straight to your inbox. Thanks for watching, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And let's hope we land the winner of the Boxing Day race.